I am definitively not a gamer. Yes, that's right. Even though basically all my videos were about games, of Five Nights at Freddy's, Fungi, the Colonizers, and the only one that wasn't was, well, it went pretty bad. Please watch this video. I really dedicated myself into making it and no one fucking saw it. It's in the card that is somewhere at this screen. I am not a gamer. I do play something sometimes, like I have 133 hours in the Binary Isaac. Actually, coming to think of it, no, that's not being a gamer. I don't have a vast catalog of games and my skills aren't really the best. But a franchise that really got my attention recently is Resident Evil. Like, look at this. This guy looks fucking cool. So I stopped and thought, alright, since games are a recurring theme here and I need to play some stuff cause eventually I run out of themes, why not play the famous Resident Evil 4? The result, my friends, is pretty interesting. The first thing I did was to, well, download an emulator, and after a couple minutes, maybe a little bit more, I managed to download the ROM of the game and finally open. And in case you didn't notice, no, I'm not playing the remake that just released, I am playing the original game. Here we are. Man, this game's atmosphere is really creepy. There's not a single bright color in this place, and the music playing in the background a lot of times is pure noise, or really just dissonant notes thrown together. And I'm not saying this in a bad way, that's actually really good and helps building up tension. I had a little bit of trouble with the controls, but after a while I still had troubles with the control, but slightly less long. After wandering a bit and getting familiarized with the... Holy shit. After wandering a bit and getting familiarized with the keys and the environments, I entered this house and, well... This is my friend Folias, he doesn't know how to speak English, he's very dumb, guys.
I talk Spanish.
Nice, yes. Sai, não, não, é muito... Ah, chora, vê... Oh my god. This is too hard for me. I definitely wasn't expecting this. He came out of nowhere and I shit my pants. Why the fuck do the zombies in this game speak Spanish? And talking about the zombies, these guys are weird. They aren't really zombies, but they definitely are normal humans. They're kinda in the middle of the way. Really aggressive and attacking anyone who isn't the same as them, but still has some humanity since they live in this kind of villages and speak at least close to normal. After killing some more people, despite they beating the shit out of me of course, I arrive at this place, the village, and well, appreciate my theories. I think I'll have to just like walk like I'm one of them so they won't notice me. I don't know. I think I shouldn't do that actually. Thanks God I didn't do that and instead pointed my gun that I forgot to reload because of that got attacked a lot of times. This moment was really tense actually. The fact that my life was always low, maybe because I wasted a spray thanks to my friend Folias that fucking helped me through the game. Fuck you. It made me feel really vulnerable and there were like a lot of enemies. I eventually ran out of ammo and had to use my grenades and escape. It worked perfectly. And after a lot, and I mean a lot of struggle, I managed to clean up the place. Actually, they just ran away. Yeah, and I got a shotgun, so I was ready to get ran over by a rock, I guess. 3 times. Alright, 4. Maybe 5. So I proceeded with my shotgun to find more shacks and almost get bombed. Just to in the end found nothing more than Morbius is here.
Oh my god. Smart.
Kratos! Kung Fu Kratos!
A
Voldemort!
beautiful.
And then I died. Nah, just kidding, I got tied up and drugged with Morbius. And this was where the first part of chapter 2 ended. I really enjoyed this actually. The game was scary but it was fun. It had action and everything on it was really well thought. And holy crap, this game is from 2005 but it's really beautiful. Of course, it didn't end here. You can see it in the bar right down there. So let's proceed to chapter 1.2. Hello, I'm here in this very low quality audio version of myself to inform you that I forgot to record this part. Even though I'm clearly a very high intellectual individual, I commit mistakes sometimes. I slayed a lot of enemies at this bridge and since my sense of direction isn't the best, I was constantly with fear that I might fall down. But there's literally a collision that doesn't allow me to do that. I'm stupid. I now needed to find this hexagon thing. I found the first half pretty quickly, after exploring a bit, and the second one not much after. After entering this underground place and having to deal with these fucking traps right here, and suffer a lot with this fucking trap, I eventually found some healing items because you know, My life was drained from this little shit. Just wanted to make a quick point about how this place feels compared to the others. It feels more weird, and since I am basically alone in silence, just hearing the sound effects has made me feel empty. The dark and kinda dingy tone of green slash brown at the walls with the puddles on the floor were the main reason to make this place look so dead. I then arrived at the surface not much time after and munched down a couple more of enemies before arriving at this house. The first thing I noticed here is that this place looks way less destroyed than the previous and actually kinda comfy and well treated. It had a lot of money and this weird key, a bed, a really nice house. That led me to think that this place is occupied by one of the guys I saw before when we were with Morbius. And I was 100% right, because first I saw Voldemort's headline there, just a painting actually, and after that Kratos showed up and fucking beat the shit out of me. He mentioned having the same blood as me, which was weird and instigated my game theory spirit. And after Kratos letting me go for some reason, this chapter finally ended, leading to the last chapter of this video, the third one. No, actually it's chapter 1.3. But before proceeding, I wanted to say that this game quality didn't disappoint me in this chapter 2. Just like the first one, it's fun, it's scary, and now that I stopped to pay more attention, the soundtrack is really good, holy crap. Now let's go for chapter 1.3. I literally just entered a different room that I already had entered before, and Kratos again tried to kill me for some reason. Then this girl shows up and shoots him and saves me. I got out of the house to look for a girl and the chainsaw man ripped my head open. So I tried again, and this time I tried to shoot him from far away, but he managed to get close to me and I fucking ran away in the direction of the zombies, trying to get far away, which doesn't make sense but worked. So I decided to use my grenades and it worked. He finally died. After that, I followed the path and eventually found, guess what, more zombies, but this time back at the village of the start. But now I had something more, a key that I found at Voldemort's house. So I opened this room and arrived at this place, while this song played. As I mentioned before, this soundtrack of this game is really good, but this song in specific, it just was different. It's a type of track that you have to just lie down on the floor, close your eyes, and put the headphones on to understand. It brings you places. With a fat big joint is even better. After leaving that place and entering once more an underground tunnel, I found the legend, Shopman, for the second time and sold my rifle, but I bought an TMP, which shoots really fast. I wasn't really using the rifle a lot and the TMP would be useful when there were a lot of zombies together in a small space, so I wouldn't have to use my grenades. I then arrived at this place and again reminded me of the first area ever. It's really creepy. After more zombie killing, and yes, more zombie killing, I arrived at something that looks like a swamp. And meat, well, a fish. A big one. After seeing this, of course, the most prudent choice I could make was to take a boat ride and yes, confront the fucking fish. I wasn't victorious the first time, obviously, but at the third one, I managed to kill him. And my leg was stuck. Finally fucking did it. Chapter 1.3, the last one from the video, ended. So yeah, this was my first experience with Resident Evil 4. I will keep playing the game even though I only documented until 1.3, cause the video would be too big if I talk about the rest. But now, what did I think of it? To be honest, it really exceeded my expectations. I think it was really my first time trying my survival horror, and it was really good way to start. This game was tense, fun, and really good in every aspect. The voice acting was cool, the graphics were very nice, and the gameplay was awesome. I think my favorite part was the first village and the fight against the gigantic fish. I really enjoyed everything on it. If you enjoyed this video, watch some of my others. If you like this one, you probably enjoy my other stuff. I recommend this one right here. It really dedicated myself into making it. Also, leave a like and a comment and even consider subscribing. It really helps me and takes no time for you to do. Thanks for watching and goodbye.
Agora.
Come.